I wish to raise a matter this afternoon for the attention of the Minister for Education, and I have to say it is not often in this job I am absolutely shocked. I thought I'd seen everything, but this one is just beyond words. It is a note from a constituent who says, "Hi Bernie, this is a worksheet that my 10-year-old daughter brought home from school," and it includes a photo of the worksheet. "Part of her homework was to discuss with her father his erections and ejaculation. I find this very disturbing and sickening, as indeed do I have to say. I have complained to the school and was told it was just part of the curriculum. Can you advise who else I should make a complaint to?" Well, I could go on for days who she could complain to. "My daughter still plays with dolls and writes letters to the tooth fairy. There is no way any little girl should be told to ask these questions." Well, so say all of us. What the hell is going on in this state when 10-year-old girls are told to go home and talk to your father about his erections and about his ejaculations? What the hell is going on here? How the hell are we supposed to protect our kids when this sort of perversion is in our schools? This is what is being dished up to them on a daily basis. In a primary school, not even a secondary school, a primary school. This is just unbelievable. It's staggering. I could not imagine the reaction. I have 3 daughters. I could not imagine the reaction of any of them if they were told to do that. They would be traumatized for life. I don't think they'd ever recover. I'm not sure I'd ever recover. This is just deplorable. This is just deplorable. And it seems to me to be a part of the ongoing war by the Andrews government against children, in particular, in this state. Let kids be kids. A 10-year-old girl should not be exposed to this sort of material. I think it is deplorable. It is deplorable. And I challenge anybody, just ask yourselves here tonight, would you be happy if you had a 10-year-old and she was told to go home to talk to her dad about his ejaculation and his erections? Would you be happy with that? Would you be relaxed about that? My God, I wouldn't be. I'd be horrified. Indeed, we should all be horrified. So I asked the minister to conduct an urgent investigation to remove this material and ensure that no other child is put in the situation that this poor 10-year-old little girl has been put into at this point.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, and verse 2. It reads, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn." Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad with another video. Alright? Through the power and spirit of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. So first and foremost, Kal Halayam, La Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preaching, teaching the truth through the 4 corners of the earth, risking their lives and the freedom to do so no more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites who may look like the other nations, but are Israel through their forefatherly lineage. And shalom unto the very few but faithful Acolytes. The name of this video is just a simple title: Wickedness in High Places. Yeah? Wickedness in high places. Because pursuing or pertaining to that short clip that we had watched at the beginning of this video, it is the ones that is in high places that is prescribing these curriculums to be taught in these schools, starting from a very infant age within the primary schools. All right? This just goes to show the level of wickedness that this man, Sleazy Esau Edom, is going at. All right? This just goes to show they has no boundaries. All right? They have no boundaries, because this is Esau Edom. Hebrews 12. It's Hebrews 12, right? Yeah, Hebrews 12, and I think it's 14 or 16. I want to see something. No, 16 actually. This is Esau Edom. Hebrews 12 and 16. It reads, "Lest there be any fornicator or profane person." Profane. These people are a bunch of profane people. All right? These people are vile. They are viler than the earth. They are literally and truly the basis of men. For you to prescribe such an act, prescribe such a wicked study among little children who hasn't even reached the age of puberty. You got to be a very profane person. Alright? Lest there be any fornicator or profane person, as Esau for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know that afterward he would have inherited the blessing. He was what? He was rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Alright? This is just the profaneness. And again, pursuant to the last video that I had made, alright, wickedness has exceeded over the whole earth, something to that. Yeah, wickedness has truly exceeded the earth, That was the last video that I had done. I had mentioned, that a brother, when I just came into the truth, he made a statement and I'm seeing it before my eyes. Alright, but I'm seeing it, the way how I see it is like if it on steroids, because he said closer and closer coming to the coming out Yahweh Shai. This place, this place is going to get more and more wicked. But what I seen is that this place is getting more wicked by the minute. By the minute, this place is getting more wicked. By the minute, literally. If you have the spiritual eyes to see it, you will see it. This place is getting truly, totally wicked in all aspects. Alright? And it starts from the freaking top. It starts from the top. By these devils. Alright? By these demons. What sort of I will come to that just now. Let me read this here. It's Isaiah 10 and 1. It reads, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." Alright? And you all are going to be destroyed for these wicked acts. Alright? Because now you see it now, they're coming out blatant with it now. Alright, blatant with it now with the promoting pedophilia on a high level. Alright, and including pedophilia, the letter P for pedophilia within their alphabetical status. Alright? Leave the little children alone. Like, seriously. But you see, the thing is, There's nothing Esau wouldn't do. If they would sacrifice, if they could sacrifice little children, if they could be kidnapping children by the thousands, all right, these elites kidnapping children by the thousands, by the millions, by the fucking millions, and torturing them and killing them and for adrenochrome, for the, you know, to get the adrenochrome out of the blood, for them to get the fucking fix, the high. Ways for them to pass within the curriculum of a little child, of a little child being taught to question their own father concerning his erections and his ejaculations and all that bullshit. You see how sick these people are? We continually telling you guys how sick these fucking people fucking are. You guys, you guys really sick and fucking. Wow, boy. You guys really are the border of wickedness. I will go straight to the point. Alright? This is Malachi 1, and Malachi 1, a matter of fact, let me just read from to Malachi 1 and 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau's Jacob's brother, saith the Lord, yet I loved Jacob. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the what? Of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Yeah? Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build. Alright? They shall build. Which is what the building, that's only speaking about the Renaissance period. But it's speaking about now also, where they're building the New World Order, and all this is part of the New World Order, because with the New World Order, all wickedness goes. Because these people are fucking sick. What could go within a man's mind to watch a little 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 8-year-old, a 11-year-old, yeah? A child that is outside of puberty. Let's say that, a child that is outside of puberty. Alright? What? Just thinking about that alone getting me real angry. Just thinking about that alone getting me angry. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. These people are the border of wickedness, man. The border of wickedness. And the people whom the Lord had indignation forever, and the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever. Because these people their wickedness is on a different level, boy. Right? These people is on a, I can remember, because even here in Trinidad, my captain brother, and I got his brother. Well, his brother have a little son, and they was enrolling him in a school, and this is what the teacher saying, that don't choose the gender for the child, let the child be able to choose his own gender. You see how fucked up these people, this world is? You see the kind of wickedness and confusion and Babylonian system this place in? It's being run by, it's being run after. Alright? And when we speak against it, yeah, we are looked at as the villains. We are looked down as the wicked men. Yeah, as the wicked men. They look to us as the wicked men. When we come out and speak the truth, alright, and come out and speak righteousness, Yeah? When I go to like going back to the Isaiah, boy, Isaiah 5 and 20, boy, hey boy, hey, Isaiah 5:20, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Woe unto you guys that call good good and good evil. Alright? That put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Because you guys are corrupting the children's minds at a very early age. Again, it's just to show us how sick you guys are. You guys on some again wickedness in what in high place. So let's go to Ephesians. Let's go to Ephesians 6. Ephesians 6 and 10. It reads what? Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, which is who? Esau, Edom. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. You know, my brother Howard, he went down into this, you know, in the blue letter, and you know, he went down extreme into this here, and show you when I go into the blue letter. Matter of fact, I'm going into the blue letter for that. I'm not go to the blue letter for that, man. I'm going to go to the blue letter for that. Ephesians 6. Alright, Ephesians 6 and 10. I will read it over again. It reads, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Alright? We're not fighting against mere men here. Is a different type. That's not bear with me. Alright, yeah. So lucky about that. So it reads alright, so for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, alright, and against powers, and against rulers of darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in high places. So let's go to the interlinear bit. Alright. Let's go to this. A chat. Sorry about that. I forgot it's not a good there. Not to touch that. Not to touch the actual word itself. It's here out of touch. Alright. So we're into the word print.
Strong's G 746. Arche.
Alright. Alright, principality, alright. The beginning, origin, alright. These people are the father of lies and wickedness. Alright, the beginning of wickedness. Alright, the border. Alright, because the word border, when I go from Malachi 1 and 4, you know, I call them the border of wickedness. That goes into what? A border goes into what? Into the beginning and ending of something. Alright, a landmark, which is the beginning of a piece of land or the ending. Alright? So continuing. But that by which anything begins to be the origin, the active cause. Alright? The extremity, the extremity of a thing. Alright? The first place, principality, rule, right? Rule, magistracy. Alright? And this is what this is the position that these people are holding. They are holding that rule. Job 9 and 24. Alright? Hey, let me put on this thing here. Somehow I feel it must be just not bear with me. Alright, bear with me here again. So look here. Nice. That's why I have to make sure I get back more data there. Alright, and of angels and demons. Alright? Angels and demons, but right, because these people are they are angelical demons, they are demons. These people are demons. Alright, these people worship Satan. Alright? Come back out of that. So we went into the word principalities. So let's go into the word powers now. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back to the word principality. I missed something. Alright. We're going even more, man.
Strong's G 756. Archamai.
Alright, Archamai. Alright, we're going deeper into the word principalities, to be the first to do anything, to begin, alright, to be chief, to be leader, ruler. Alright, and these people are, as I said, these people are ruling the earth to begin, make a beginning. Alright? These people are making a beginning of what? Of all out total wickedness within their what? Within their new world order that they are bringing upon the face of the earth. Alright? So when I go out now let us go to powers. Alright, powers.
Strong's G 1849.
Exousia, alright? Power of choice, liberty of doing one's pleasures. No, because we don't have free choice. Alright? Physical and mental power, the ability to have the ability or strength which one is endued with either possesses or exercises. Alright, and this is what they have. Alright, they have the ability or strength because pursuant to Daniel 4:17, where it speaks, Yahweh shall rule it in the kingdom of men and giveth it to whomsoever he pleases. Alright, even the bases of men. Alright, and pursuant to Job 9:24, the earth is given into what? Into the hand of the wicked. And it's the wicked that is ruling the earth right now, which is who? Esau, Edom. And they are having the power and the authority to influence and right of privilege. Alright, to pass these laws, to pass these wickedness, alright, to bring pedophilia, alright, at an early age with these children within the schools. Alright, within the curriculum, the school curriculum. Alright? The power of rule of government, the power of him whose will and commands must be submitted to by others and obeyed. Alright? Authority over mankind. Alright? The power of judicial decisions, of authority to manage domestic affairs. All these things, right? So we get the idea. Yes, so we got the idea. Alright? We got the idea. So let's come out of that. Alright, let's come out of that. I could go more deeper, but for time's sake. Alright, let me see if we have more here to go through too. Alright, darkness. Alright? We all know what darkness is. Let me see still. But this darkness, and we're talking about literal darkness, Alright? Alright, we go into this one here, to this definition here, metaphorically speaking. Alright, of ignorance. Sorry, I didn't get the
Strong's G 4655. Skatas.
Alright? Skatas, alright? Metaphorically speaking, of ignorance, respecting divine things and human duties. Alright? And accompanying ungodliness and immorality together with their consequent misery in hell, which is that hell Not literal hell, not that so-called hell with a tortoise, you know. Alright, that's being coming back down to our lower state. Persons in whom darkness becomes visible and holds sway. Alright? So we're seeing what that darkness represents. Alright? Wickedness. Alright? Alright? We're just showing you how these fuckers are. Alright? Wickedness in high places. Alright?
Strong's G 4189. Paneria. Paneria.
Alright? Wickedness. Alright? Depravity, iniquity, wickedness, malice, evil purposes, and what? And desires. Let me go a little bit more into this here.
Strong's G 4190. Paneras. Paneras.
Alright. Full of labors, annoyances, hardship, because this is what they're doing. This is what is coming upon. This is what is weighing upon us. Alright? Annoyances and hardship. Because these people are the wicked and these people are ruling, and this is what by prescribing their grievous the grievous laws and whatnot. Alright? This is what is bringing upon us, annoyances and hardship. Alright? But when they go down to definition B, it speaks about bringing toils, annoyances, perils of a time full of peril to the Christian faith or to the Israelite faith. Alright, and steadfastness causing pain and what? And trouble. Alright, because this is what this wickedness, what these people are doing, this is what it is doing to us here. Alright, so let's come back out of that. Go to home. Alright, so this is what it is here. This is what we are fighting against here. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers. Alright, these elites against the rulers of darkness of this world that we are in here right now. Alright, this world that we are in here right now. Alright? A matter of fact, let me see what this word world goes into. How I did break it down, you know? But I forgot. I had forgot. Aeon. Alright? Alright, Aeon.
Strong's G 165. Ion. Ion.
Alright, Ion, which actually goes into this time, alright, this period, this age, alright? Because this time, this age here, with the rulership is ruled, the rulership of this world is being ruled by the so-called white man. Alright? There's a lot of perils and wickedness and evil. Alright? Good? Let me see. Alright. Alright, so we already got, you know, we already got the picture. Alright? So I reading over again. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in high places. Alright? This is what we're wrestling against. Alright? These people, these elites, who is all about wickedness, who like to have who like to within the secret society have literal contact, physical contact with demons and what have you, having demons manifesting in them and what have you, alright, and ruling this world in utter wickedness and promoting through the media and what have you, alright, their wickedness that the whole world should follow. Alright? This is Esau Edom. Alright? This is Esau Edom. Let's go to Isaiah. I think I might stay in the blue letter down here. Let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah 49. Yeah, Isaiah 49 and no, not 49 actually, 47. Isaiah 47 and 9 actually. Isaiah 47 and 9. It reads, "But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. The loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy what? Of thy sorceries." This is why we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Alright? This is why we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against wickedness in high places, you know. We wrestle against these spiritual powers. Alright? Because as I said, these people, this is what they do. This is what they do. Alright? And then push it upon the people, especially the children. They're not leaving out the children. A matter of fact, they have to have the children attended because you see now, once you manipulate the children, alright, they will grow within it and teach it to the children that come in after them, so it will be a continual state of fucking wickedness. You see how these people, you see how twisted these fucking people minds are? Alright, for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in what? In thy wickedness. Thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. Yeah, they think that you're about Hashem, you're trying to see it. Alright? But don't worry. Thou hast said in thine heart, I am and none else beside me. Yeah, they think themselves to be a God. That's why they're making the moves that they are making. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it ariseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt what? Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt know. Yeah? This is what it is. I could read more about it now for time's sake, you know. For time's sake. Alright? Psalms 10. We'll go to the book of Psalms. Psalms 10. Alright? Psalms 10 and verse 3. It reads what? For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire. Alright? The pedophilia. Not only just the pedophilia, boy. This is what these people is about. Yeah, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. Alright? They don't care about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's why they will promote these things. Alright? His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He had said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. This is their mindset. Alright? They think that they are going to get through with all their policies and whatnot within their new world order, and that it will stand. Okay? His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. These fucking devils. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Yeah. Which is us. Because when you go to Isaiah, I think it's Isaiah 29. I think it's Isaiah 29. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Isaiah 29 and 20 or 19 or something like that, sir. Yep. Isaiah 29. Yep, Isaiah 29 and 19, it reads, the meek shall increase, the meek also shall increase their joy in the Lord, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. For the terrible one is brought to naught, Right? And the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are what? Are cut off. Alright? To make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of what? For a thing of naught. This is what these people is doing to us. Alright? Because we speak for righteousness. Alright? We speak for righteousness. But these people are against righteousness. These people, alright, do their best to put us in a bad light. In a bad light. For bringing out their shameful, for exposing them and bringing about their shameful spewing. Alright? On their glory. Alright? All what they glorify themselves in. Alright? It is being exposed for the wickedness that it is truly about. Alright? That's why when I go to Isaiah 32. Isaiah 32, and I think it's from 5. Alright? Isaiah 32 and 5, it reads, the vile person shall no more be called liberal. Alright, let's go into that word liberal. That vile, wicked, evil person shall no more be called what? Liberal.
Strong's H 5081. Nadiv.
Alright? It reads what? Inclined, willing, noble, generous, incited, inclined, willing, noble. Alright? Noble person. So they're not going to be called noble and looked up and you know, in this such high regard. Alright? This just man, this defender of the earth, and what have you. Shameful spewing shall be spread upon your glory. Alright? So that's why when I go back to the scripture, alright, the vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the church said to be bountiful. For the vile person will speak valiantly, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord and his men. Alright, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and will cause and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. The instruments of the churl are evil. He devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. Alright? Because you guys spreading all sorts of lying words against us. But what are the fucking wickedness that you guys didn't even addressing the wickedness that you guys fucking promoting? Again, woe to them that call evil good and good evil. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Because this whole fucking world, this whole world, alright? I read it over again. The instruments of the churl are evil, and he devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. Even the needy, even when the needy speak it right. Alright? That's why when I go to Psalms, because this is what these people is causing here. Let me go to Psalms 82. I'll go back to the Psalms 10. I ain't finished with the Psalms 10. But let me go to Psalms 82 and 5 to bring forth a point. Psalms 82 and 5, it reads, what? They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness, and what? In gross darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Yeah? This whole place is out of course. This whole place topsy-turvy. That's where it is. This whole place just gone. It gone. So going back to the Psalms 10. Going back to the Psalms 10. I think I'd reach verse 7. Actually verse 8. Alright? Yeah, I don't reach verse 8. Verse 9 actually. It reads what? Verse Psalms 10 and 9, it reads, he lies and waits secretly as a lion. in his den. He lieth in way to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his what? Into his net. Alright? He croucheth and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by his what? By his strong ones. Alright? His enforcers. To bring forth these dreadful decrees. Alright? Having your daughter coming to ask you because the school curriculum, it is within the school curriculum that she must come and ask you about your erections and your ejaculations. That's total high-class wickedness, boy. Total high-class wickedness. One more scripture. I'll come out here and come here. One more scripture. This is what this world is into. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and 22. Alright, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 22. It reads this: Moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of Yahweh. But whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, those of great plagues, those so great plagues called they peace. For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, alright, even that pedophilia nonsense that they're pushing, that also is child sacrifice, because this, when they go and study Egyptian mythology and whatnot, alright, you when they go and research it, you will see they was doing a lot of that. Alright? Sex magic, you call it sex magic and all these nonsense. Alright? To get closer to the gods, and yeah, this is what they was doing all in Sodom and Gomorrah. I feel it was just homosexuality. Alright? It was pedophilia and all these things also. Right? For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. Yeah? Watch out what they're doing now. Watch out what they're promoting now. Swingers club, open marriages and all that wickedness. Alright? But either one slew another treacherously, or grieved him by adultery. And that heavy and rampant, so that they reign in all men without exception: blood, manslaughter, theft, dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, alright, and perjury, alright, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns, defiling of souls, changing of kind. Yeah, the transsexual and all that nonsense. Yeah? Until this place is so confused. Alright? Two trannies who are actually a tranny, get two women pregnant in a prison out there in Babylon, in the state of New Jersey, I think. You see how confused this whole place is? Changing of kind, disorder in marriages, adultery, and shameless uncleanness. For the worshipping of idols not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil. Because this is the next thing that these people promote on a high level, that idol worship, these Edomites. For either they are mad when they be merry, or prophesy lies, or live unjustly, or else lightly forswear themselves. For insomuch as their trust in idols which have no life, though they swear falsely, yet they look not to be hurt. Howbeit for both cause shall they be justly punished. But because they thought not well of Yahweh, giving heed unto idols, and also even unto the demons in the secret society, and also unjustly swore in deceit, despising holiness. For it was not in the power of them by whom they swear, but it is the just vengeance of sinners that punisheth always the offense of the ungodly. You all is going to be, you Edomites is going to be judged real nice and harshly and sweetly. Yeah? You all is going to be judged to perfection. Watch and you go see something. Kal halayam la alahaya nawa Yahweh ba'asham Yahushai ba'asham Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutations unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth through the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwats. Alright, which is the sisters. This is a brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad, saying shalom, signing out, and I will leave you all out with something.
Old Dominion University professor is taking a lot of heat. Alan Walker said the word pedophile shouldn't be used to refer to people who are attracted to children because it comes with a stigma of heat. Alan Walker said the word pedophile shouldn't be used to refer to people who are attracted to children because it comes with a stigma of heat. Alan Walker said the word pedophile shouldn't be used to refer to people who are attracted to children because it comes with a stigma.
Walker also said people can be attracted to children without acting on it. Dana Smith has more on what the professor said and the response from Walker and the community.
The controversy surrounding Old Dominion University professor Dr. Alan Walker centers around their argument that not everyone who is attracted to children will abuse children.
It isn't actually a choice. So people are just born with this condition.
In an interview with the Prostasia Foundation, Walker said the term minor attracted people, or MAPS, should be used to describe people who are attracted to children.
It's less stigmatizing than other terms like pedophile. A lot of people, when they hear the term pedophile, they automatically assume that it means a sex offender. And that isn't true, and it leads to a lot of misconceptions about attractions toward minors.
But not everyone sees it that way, including people on campus like Andrew Limbakis, president of the ODU College Republicans.
I'm actually thinking about planning a peaceful protest against Alan Walker.
In the interview, Walker stressed child sexual abuse is never okay. They explained there is a difference between attraction and behavior. Walker said there is no morality attached to attraction because that's something we can't help. The Prostasia Foundation's executive director, Jeremy Malcolm, agrees.
What experts like Dr. Walker are saying is that telling these people that they are inherently bad and doomed to offend is counterproductive.
Criticism about Walker's comments prompted ODU and Walker to release statements over the weekend. The statement from the university reads, "An academic community plays a valuable role in the quest for knowledge. A vital part of this is being willing to consider scientific and other empirical data that may involve controversial issues and perspectives." For their part, Walker said, "Child sexual abuse is an inexcusable crime. The goal of my research is to prevent crime. I embarked on this research in hopes of gaining understanding of a group that previously has not been studied in order to identify ways to protect children." Dana Smith, 13 News Now.
Sick motherfuckers. That's what they are. Shalom.